What is going on, my people? You know who this is, the one, the only, never duplicated Solano of Peru. To my new subscribers, welcome to that S to the O fam. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It does really mean a lot that you guys are here. Now, I know you read by the thumbnail that we're going to be talking about Castley's Parfums de Marly. I know I'm late to the game, but hey, what could you do? Now, if you haven't been new to this channel and you like fragrance related content, please hit that subscribe button. I would gladly appreciate it. But if not, either way, thank you guys so much for coming. So let's get on with the review. So today we're going to be talking about Parfums de Marly Castley. This is the 5 ml atomizer, the atomizer decant, or whatever you want to call it, a sample, a tester, whatever, 5 ml, whatever. And here's the bottom box that it came with, like the original box. This is the second. I got 3 of these. I wasted one of them. And yeah, this is the little atomizers or travel sprays that you want to call them. So I know I could have got a full bottle, but I told them to send me these because I'm at the point where I want to try something before I buy. Yeah, it's cool to have a bottle, but what happens if you don't use it and it's just there taking up space? But anyway, let's get on with the review. And like I said, Castley, I have the dry down right here. And let me waste a couple sprays for you guys. There's the atomizer. It's a good atomizer. Now in the opening, you get this nice sparkling ginger seltzer water with a splash of bergamot and some spicinesses that you get there with some soapy vibes in the opening. I have the dry down right here, and in the dry down, as it starts to dry down, you're starting to get more of the components of the 𝗙𝗂𝘀𝗏 wood. So it's woody, spicy, neroli vibe that you get there. The other notes that I said, the ginger, the bergamot, and the soapiness kind of start fading away, and it becomes more of that as the dry down. To me, I love the opening. That sparkling ginger, bergamot, soapy vibe is amazing. You do detect a little bit of spiciness also in the opening, but I don't really care about that much for it. I care more about the opening. It's like fresh, clean, refreshing when you in the opening. Here's just woody, spicy neroli with some florals. I like the opening better, to be honest. I wish it stood like that throughout the whole fragrance. Not so much of the dry down. But to me, is it different? Not really. It's not really a different fragrance. It's nothing reinvention of the wheel. This is going to be definitely a fan favorite, a compliment getter, a mass appealing fragrance. When I went to go get the samples, I seen a lot of people testing it. They wanted samples. They got some samples. I actually tested it 2 times. One in Nordstrom, where I had to decant it myself. The lady was just decanted, and then somebody else came in and just bought the fragrance, smelled it and bought the fragrance. This is more for an adult type of person. It's not for your young crowd, 25 and older. I would suggest suit and tie type of wear. I do see you could wear this at date occasions because it is more mass appealing. Like I said, it's more you're about your business, and it's more a serious type vibe than a playful vibe, in my opinion. Of course, you can wear anything you want. It's your fragrance and you wear what you want. It's just amazing in the opening. I can't stop smelling the opening. Now, longevity and projection. Longevity, I got about a good 6 or 7 hours on my skin. I'm sure everybody else's skin is different. It can last longer or it can last less. Projection, I got a good about solid 1 hour compliments. I'm sure everybody's waiting for those. I did get 3 compliments. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. One of them was when my cousin, I was about to say, my coworker came in my car. She was like, "Oh, what do you got on?" I was like, "Oh, I got the new Parfums de Marly." It's like, "Oh, I was gonna ask you that. It smells great." My cousin, I gave it to him. I gave one of the little travel sprays, and he took it and he fell in love with it, and he sprayed it the same day. So the same day I gave it to him, and he said he got a couple compliments from it. And the third one was a random one from this random girl that came and just passed me. She's like, "Oh, what do you have on?" We were at ShopRite, and she was behind me, and she wanted to smell. "Hey, I wanted to ask you, what do you have on?" And I told her, but she said for the price range, she would never buy it due to the fact that it's $400 with taxes. I understand why right now at the way we are living, it's just we have to budget and be tightly. And I'm sure they're gonna come out with a clone of this. It's nothing, like I said, it's nothing really different. But if I had to pick, I'll pick the $40 over the $400. Being, if I'm budgeting, I'll go with the $40 fragrance right now. Even at retail, even at discounters, I'm sorry, it's gonna be expensive. So, you know, we all have our vices and we're all gonna pick up. Do I like this fragrance? Yes, I do like this fragrance. I do recommend that you try it out and you be the judge for yourself. Take nobody's point of view. Make your own. You know, like Kuba says, trust your skin, don't trust me. Because we all have different skins. Everything lasts longer. Everything smells different on everybody's else's skin. It's all about the pH level and certain things like that. So yeah, that's my review. It's really, like I said, this is nothing really groundbreaking. It's nothing out of this world. It's a nice dumb reach fragrance, but for this price range, I don't think it'll be that dumb. You would be dumb if you reach it every day, especially at the price end. But then again, if you could afford it, go for it. That's pretty much it, I gotta say. I like it. I'll wait till it hits discounters to buy it. Or maybe I won't, I don't know, depending on how it is. I'm not the type of person that I'll like it now and then I won't like it down the road. But if I do decide to buy it, I'll show you it and I'll put it on list. So, is it hot, is it not? I'm kind of in the middle. Because I like the opening, but I don't like the dry down. I don't like the price range because right now we're in a budget system where we just have to budget and buy what's important. And scented water is really not important to me, at least not now. Yeah, I don't know, it's in the maybe. I'm in the middle of it because I just don't like the spicy dry down with that agarwood. If it didn't have that oud, then yeah. So it's a maybe, but I do think you guys should check it out and you guys be the judges for yourself. Right now I'm kind of on a cliffhanger. I don't know. But anyway, as always, wear what you want, buy what you want, and I will definitely see you next time. And if I don't, it's probably because you're not subscribed. Remember, just because it's niche doesn't mean it's always good, and just because designer doesn't mean it's always bad. Peace, I'm out of here. You know who it is, the good king of this game.